We're gonna have a couple more days here. Can you see? Can you see? 3 steps strategy to find your purpose. Are you ready to find your purpose in life? Are you ready? A lot of y'all don't probably know. It's a strategy to finding your purpose. Because the purpose just ain't gonna come to you. Welcome to the Daily Dose. You just ain't gonna wake up one day and know your purpose and know how to get into it on a daily basis. Come on in here, let's talk about it. Come on in here, let's talk about it today. We are here with the Daily Dose. Come on in here. I'm here for you to help you find your true purpose in life. Let me see, can I scoop over, get a little bit more in the middle here? All right. That'll work. That'll work. Is y'all ready? Are you ready to be? Are you ready to be? Perfect, man. Welcome. Smoke is in the house. Smoke is in the house. I'm still here. We're gonna be here for until Saturday. We missed our plane, and we're gonna be here. So y'all got me for the rest of the week. So come on in here, let's talk about it. If you always wonder, if you always wonder why you stressed out, why you worried, why you not had one job, two jobs, even 4 jobs, and you even hustling, and you still struggling to find your true purpose in life, it's only one reason. It's only one reason why you struggling the way you are in life, where you at right now, wherever you at right now. It's only one reason why you struggle. Grand Rising, did you stay? Sure. I missed the flight, man. The roads down here is rough. One way, one way like this, 2 lane, one-way road. And back up. We just missed the flight. They tried to get us down. We got there early enough to get on the flight. This what got me. We got there early enough to get on the flight, but we couldn't take our carry-on. Our luggage, like our check-in bags. We couldn't take our check-in bags. We got there when the airline said check in. We checked in on the cell phones, as y'all know. And we got there on time to get on the plane, but check-in luggage, we had to leave them behind if we were gonna get on the plane. So as you know, like I know, I ain't leaving my luggage and hope and pray they get back. And our ride already had left. So they probably could have shipped the bags at a later date. I would have rather for that to happen. But anyway, the next flight is out Saturday. I'm in Guyana. I'm looking forward to get back because we gonna focus on getting in the game of life, finding your purpose in life. I'm gonna talk about 3-step strategy to help you find your purpose in life. 3-step strategy to help you find your purpose in life. And you cannot get this nowhere else. You can't find this at no mega church. You can't find this at no university or nothing. So right now, you in the right place to stay tapped in. If you're sick and tired of being stressed out, worried, and you want to know your true purpose in life, you want to be in an environment where you can just relax. Shout aloud. Go ahead and shout aloud because this is what people looking for, you searching for. You think you not made it on your job and you just not ready here. You're not fulfilled here. No matter it don't even matter how much money you make. You know something is missing. You know something in your gut telling you you was put here for a special reason. And you just cannot quite put your hands on it. And I'm going to tell you why today. The reason why you cannot be in your purpose right now, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much accolades you get or how much you climb up the wall or the ladder of any corporation, you in a special place. I tell you, boy, you in a special place where you gonna find your true purpose in life. And excuse me, I gotta get this right. Find your true purpose in life for the first time. Because a lot of you, 99% of you don't know how to tap into your purpose. You're searching for it, but you know you can't find it, you're missing it, or you don't know where to go to find it. We're going to answer that today. We're going to answer that today with a 3-step process. How you can find your true purpose in life. Are you ready? Like the live, share the live, because I'm excited for you to finally get in a place where you can truly be yourself and understand your true value in life. Understand why you was put here in the first place. That's what's been missing at your job, at your career, at your profession, even in the world that you live in. That's why it's time to make history, my people. Go ahead, share the live. You won't get this nowhere else. 3 steps on how you can tap into your purpose in life. Find your true value in life. And I may throw one more bonus in that for you, but let's get on into this because I only give you an hour on the daily dose. You got to check in right here. We come on here every day, 5 days a week from 6 to 7. So you can get what you need to find your true purpose and find your true value so you can start making history for your family. Let's get into this. We 10 minutes in. Let's get on into this. I want to say welcome. I want to say welcome to my people. Because you are at a time to truly get excited about your future. Truly get excited about the first time in your life, no matter where you at, financially, spiritually, health-wise, none of that. This is the only place you can have an opportunity to find 3 steps that can help you find your true purpose in life. Help you identify your true value so you won't have to settle for a job or something that you know you deserve more. Who ready? Who ready for that? I am. I truly am. And I can't wait to tell you. So let's jump on into this. My name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. This is the daily dose that we designed just for you to help you find your purpose in life, to help you find your true value in life, help you find your true identity in life, help you tap into your true source from within so you don't have to settle for what you know is beneath you. These 3 steps can save your life. These 3 steps can fulfill you from within. These 3 steps gonna change your whole life, and you can be able to make the world a better place. Aren't you ready for that? Oh my goodness, I am. The 3 steps is called the MMF. This stands for mind. First thing you gotta think about You gotta be honest with yourself to tap into your subconscious mind. We help you identify. I mean, we help you get personal with your source. This deep. This ain't nothing easy either. Oh my goodness, it ain't easy, but it's well worth the time and the effort you gotta put in if you want to know your true purpose in life. If you truly want to find out how valuable you are here in the world, if you truly ready to tap into your true source that can give you the peace you deserve in life, that can give you the respect you deserve in life. And that's what a lot of people are looking for, just to have the respect and be able to really be at peace. Be at peace. Are you ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Let's get right into it. Number one. You gotta learn how to tap into your subconscious mind. You have to change the way you think. And we say in a daily dose, you got to be honest with yourself. Number one, you got to tap into what really matters to you as an individual. Nobody else, no one else matters, but this matters to you. How you can tap into your true subconscious mind. This how you go. This what it's gonna take for you to find your purpose in life. Because long as you get your identity, we call it that too, outside of yourself, you'll never find your true purpose in life. So the first M in the MMF is your mind. We got to work on that. And we know we know how that can be. But when you in the right place, it can be a lot easier. When you focus on what you know is true to you, it can be a lot easier. When you know your true value is in here, it can be a lot easier. Tapping into your subconscious mind. And the way we do that over here at the MMF, this is the first one, talking about your mind. The way we do that over here at the MMF, at Edify to Unify, we ask you to be honest with yourself. These are 3-step that strategies that can help you find your purpose in life. These 3 steps will get you in the game of your true value in life, which I love that, because that means you are unique. That means you know how valuable you are. That means you're not going to be accepting anything less than what your true value is. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job right now. I'm just telling you this is a process if you're ready to find your true purpose in life. These strategies you cannot find nowhere else but right here. And we get deeper than that. But are you ready to be honest with yourself, to tap into your subconscious mind? That's number one. And you will automatically start thinking differently. So you can start making more honest decisions on why you truly here, what your true purpose is, what your true value is. Now you can start seeing and understanding why you feel the way you feel. Appreciate the love. And why you stressed out the way you are in the environment that you're in right now. Because your purpose gonna give you peace. Your purpose gonna give you the respect you deserve. But it's not easy to achieve, I promise you that. But at least you got a 3-step strategy here that can get you in the right environment, get you in the right mindset, get you tapped into your true source so you can find your true value in life. You should cover how you know these 3 steps will work. How you know these strategies will work? Because I'm in my purpose and I've done what I'm teaching you right now. I've done what I'm teaching you right now. Matter of fact, I got a book out on this. I'm an author that's giving you what you know you need if you're ready to find your true purpose in life. If you're ready to do these strategies, I promise you, you'll be better off. I promise you, you'll be more fulfilled. I promise you, you'll be a better person from your true identity that comes from within inside of yourself and knowing your true source. And I promise you, you'll be at peace. I promise you, you'll have less stress than what you got right now. And I promise you, if you don't start seeking out your purpose in life, your life gonna be stressful than it is right now. In other words, it's gonna get worse before it get better if you don't start taking these 3 strategies to find your true purpose in life. Because the way the world is today, if you be honest with yourself, these strategies can save your life. You can make history if you really focus on these 3 things in your life. First one, your identity. The first one, your mindset. The first one, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. And I know that's harder. That's harder. It's harder than it is than being said right now. You may think being honest with yourself is easy. But I promise you, a lot of y'all gonna struggle with being honest with yourself. Excuse me. A lot of y'all gonna struggle with being honest with yourself because you've been indoctrinated so long. You think wrong is right and right is wrong. You think wrong is right and right is wrong. Seriously. But that's why we're here. That's why the strategy is here for you to get a different mindset, to be honest with yourself and understand how valuable you are once you tap into your true purpose in life. Once you identify your true value in life. Are you ready to change your mindset? Aren't you ready to be honest with yourself? Aren't you ready to find your true identity in life instead of identifying with your job and a lot of the robotics gonna be taking your job? So if you identify with your job, if you're being honest with yourself, and most of you do identify with your job, do you have an identity once AI robotics take your job? Are you gonna have a meaning in life once robotics take a lot of your job? Amazon getting ready to lay off 14,000 people just at Amazon. You get your identity from your job, 98% of you. That's why this is the time. That's why these strategies is vital. This is where you can change your life starting today with these 3 strategies right here. These 3 strategies will open up your mind to find your true purpose or why you was put here on earth in the first place. First one, your mind. The first M. Second one, you want to make the money, right? You deserve to have a lifestyle that you want. But let's be honest. There we go. Let's be honest with ourselves. You want to be successful. You want to have power over your situations. But because you don't know your true value, you selling for a job that you know you underpaid. And that you're going to lose your job one way or another. You're going to get too old, you're going to retire, they don't need you no more, and you're not sold your life to the highest bidder. And the way things are right now in robotics, the way things are right now, you're going to be worse off than you are right now. But this is the time for you to really find your true value in life. This is the time you can find your true purpose in life. These three strategies can change your life forever and your family. First one is your mind. And when you're truly ready to make the money, we call it value over here. Because once you know your purpose, you will know your true value in life. Meaning, whenever out there in the marketplace that has value that you want, you can barter for it. Let's say cryptocurrency, the way it's looking, it's gonna take over the dollar bill or money per se. Your value will attract that. Let's stop trying to make money. Let's get in this game of life and find your true purpose in life. With these three strategies, you will never ever have to worry about having something of value, because you'll know your true value from the source that's inside of you. Now, the way we're going to get you to find your true purpose in life, like I said, abbreviation is mind, money, and freedom. But to find your true purpose in life, the next step of this strategy, you got to get closer to your true source. A lot of y'all don't understand that. That's why you in the position you're in. You got to get closer to your true source. How you gonna do that, Paul? How can I find my purpose? You're already telling me it's the mindset. Now you're telling me I got to get closer to my source. Your source is here. Your source is your creator. You the king. You the God here on earth. Everything you need is inside of you. That's why they can say if you lost your job today by robotic, you not lost your identity. That's why they can say that, because you do not know your source. That's what we teach over here at Edify to Unify. That's what these three strategies can do if you ready to find your true purpose in life. If you ready to find your true value in life, where you know you can always create income, money, when it comes to your purpose in life. Now, how can we do that, Prof? How can I get to know my source within inside? I call it your prayer room. I call it your closet. I call it you just get in a place where you can get serious and honest with your creator, with your source, with your higher power, no matter whatever you call him, her, or whatever. But here, you gotta tap in here. Once you be honest with yourself, once you understand these three things I'm gonna give you to take to your closet. We're gonna do a separate video on that. Cause I ain't got a lot of time. I'm gonna just talk about the three things. The mind, we call it the money, but it's you gotta get in your prayer closet to get that value to make the money within your purpose. But what we teach over here is the mind and getting into the closet. All right? I don't care who you are or what religion you are. That's why we have a lot of religion for y'all. They searching for something, right? When you go to church, you looking for something. But they got you looking on the outside of you, my people. That's why you just don't know that you in the wrong environment. That's another story for another day. That's why this is so unique. But let me tell you, when you get in your closet, number one, the mindset being honest with yourself. When you go in the closet, you're gonna do these. You're gonna find something that make you mad in the world to go in the closet to start asking the Creator that gonna make the world a better place. You're gonna get in your prayer closet and start asking Him, talking to Him like I'm talking to you, my people. This is what got to happen if you seriously want to find your true purpose in life. That's why you are so stressed out in the environment you in, because everything you doing is outside of yourself. I cannot stress this enough. But I know a lot of you can find something that make you mad, that can make the world a better place. I know some of you can find something in the world that the world do not have, that the world need, that you need, that can make the world a better place. I know a lot of you love to do something that can impact the world, that can make the world a better place. And you don't even really got to get paid for it, but you love to do it. These are the three things you're going to take in your closet, my people. I'm giving you this for free. I'm telling you what you need to do if you're ready to take these three strategies and put them to work. And this is the best time because robotics, the wars, you need to be in your prayer closet right now. You need to be getting closer to your source right now. You need to be finding your true identity right now. You need to know, because when the things hit the fan, you can stand up with your chest out and you can say what you say. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. I'm willing to die for my purpose. I know you ain't there yet, but that's what you get when you find your true purpose. That's the conviction you will have when you find your true purpose. And I promise you, I don't care if you're making 100,000 a day, like I was, 100,000 a year, just doing what I love to do. Forget that, because that's your job outside of yourself. Those three things that we teach you over here at the MMF, over here at Edify to Unify, with the MMF, that's what I'm talking about. These three steps. We got 3-step strategy. These 3 steps in this strategy will help you find your purpose in life. It's just that simple. But I know it's hard for you, see, because y'all focus on money. You outside of yourself for your identity. You definitely don't know how to tap into your source. That's why you can't find this at no mega church. We ain't gonna talk about school system. They ain't gonna teach you nothing. But we're talking about your mind, your source. All right. You get in your prayer closet to get closer to your source to find your true purpose in life. And take this in the closet with you. Talk to your creator, your source, like I'm talking to you. Tell me what my purpose is. I've not been beating my head. I've been stressed out. I've been doing this, and I had 3 jobs. I got a hustle now and a job. I'm just not getting where I know I want to be. And now Elon Musk is coming out with robotics going to take jobs away. What we going to do? Because we get our identity from our jobs, most of it. And it's going to get worse. So what do I do? Come. We got you covered. Come. We're going to help you tap into your subconscious mind to find your true source so you can be honest with yourself. Because you got to start thinking differently. And when you start thinking differently and we help you find these 3 categories that going to help you find your purpose in life. 1, what make you mad? Make your blood boil. that can make the world a better place. I know you can find one in that category. I know you can find one in that category all day long. You can find one. I'm gonna give you an example right quick. Just one that make my blood boil to this day, and I can't wait till nature get back the way it should be, and it'll make the world a better place. Bill Gates is blocking out the sun for himself, his people, whoever. How can one man have that kind of power, just have that kind of just wherewithal to say what he says, and he blocking it out, and it's interrupting nature, it's interrupting us as people. He don't care about the trees. He don't care about human life if he blocking out the sun. That affect the whole nature and the universe itself. That one thing ought to make your blood boil. That one thing, especially if you spiritual. Especially if you spiritual, my people. That one thing should make your blood boil. Then if you take that in your prayer closet, God, I need to know my purpose in life. Creator, I know you put him here for a purpose. I need to know so I can make this world a better place. I promise you, he will give you the guidance it takes. And when you come over here and get in the environment and we don't care how long it takes, because we have a system, we have a community, we have an app for you to take your time and do this as often as you know you need to do it. But I'm telling you, at least 3 times, twice a day, in the morning and before you lay your head down, at least twice a day. You need to do it more, but that's the minimum of talking to your creator to get in that mindset to find your true purpose in life. Get in your prayer closet. Get a relationship with your source. Money is God. Grandma would say. Yes. Most of them because you in the wrong environment. That's why a lot of people say what they say. For his money is God. Because you're not in the right environment. You're not in your right identity. You're not getting your identity from within the side of yourself. See, everything we do over here come from here. The creator already put everything inside it. That's why you gotta go within. That's why you gotta talk to him from within, my people. Ask for direction to make the world a better place. Cause me, myself, this is why I found this one I went in my prayer closet with. This one out of the 3. I wanted a level playing field. I wanted a community. I wanted a system that will help me be the best that I can be and bring the best out of me. I knew it'll make me a better person. I knew the world did not have it for me. And I knew to make the world a better place. And I pray to God, I'm in my purpose right now today. I thank God, Heavenly Father, for putting what you given me from birth. I knew I was here for greatness. And now you got the opportunity to find your purpose in life sooner than later with these strategies, with these steps, sooner than later. And this is the best time in the world. 98% of you, this is the best time in the world for you to seek out your purpose right now. Now you got a 3-step strategy. Now you got a 3-step process. Now you got a place to come. Y'all ought to be thanking the Heavenly Father right now. Now you got a place to come and take these 3 steps to find your purpose in life. Now you got more incentive to come because robotics. Now you got a more incentive to come because now you can find your true identity because you was getting your identity outside of yourself. If you be honest with yourself, that's what we teach over here. That's one of the 3 steps. You got to start being honest with yourself. We got to get deep deep down in your subconscious mind so we can find your true purpose in life. Aren't you ready to find your purpose in life? Aren't you sick and tired of doing what you know you better than or you selling for? Aren't you ready? You ain't never, ever had this opportunity before in your life. And this the time to make history. This the time to make history. Get in your prayer closet with these three. Come on, I'm giving them to you for free. First one, find something to make you mad. Be honest with yourself. Get in your prayer closet and talk to the creator like you not lost something truly that you're looking for. And he the only person got it and waiting on you to come and claim it. Oh my goodness. The creator himself waiting for you to look with inside of yourself to claim your value, your purpose in life, your gift, your talent, or whatever you want to call it. But you know you gotta come in here first to get it. All jokes aside, you got to change your mindset to be able to find the value in life, your purpose, so you can create the income that you deserve and have the freedom and the respect that you want. So write it down. The abbreviation is mind, money, freedom. What we teach in the MMF for you to find your purpose in life. You gotta be honest with yourself, tap into your subconscious mind, which we help you do that. Then step two, you got to find something that make you mad so you can go to your source. So you can go to your source. Number two. And when you go to your source with at least three things out of the three I mentioned, even if it's one, if you go to your source, he'll guide you to the right purpose that he know with him in you, he dwell, he put it inside of you. So once you find your purpose now, once you're not winning your prayer closet, once you not got a relationship with the Holy Spirit, once you know, you know. Once you know, you know. Lord, no, once you know, you know. Subconscious mind, find something that makes you mad to get in your prayer closet, to get the relationship with the creator that's in you. That's number two. You got to get that relationship with your creator. Number three, now you got the ability to have the freedom you deserve in life. Now you got the ability to be in the right environment to do what the creator not designed you to do within inside of you. Because once you know your purpose, you know your true value. Once you know your true value, you won't settle for no half job, no hustle, because now you know why you was created. Now you got the Holy Spirit that dwells in you behind you. All you got to do is give him the honor and glory and the praise and just be consistent. Put your blinders on. Get passionate about life now. And I promise you, he gonna give you more than you can even imagine. You gonna be, I can only talk about myself. But whatever your purpose is, he gonna give you the power, the will to do what needs to be done. Let me give you an example. Like right now, today. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We got everything you need now for you to find your purpose in life. We got everything set up now for you to get in the right environment, for you to find your true purpose in life, for you to find your true value in life. All you got to do now is just make a decision to come. If you just want to jump start, just start thinking differently. We got a book. I'm an author to give you the book that got a 48-hour step by step in the back of the book that can get you in the game when it comes to you finding your purpose in life. It will get you in the game of learning how to be honest with yourself and tap into your subconscious mind. This book will help you start getting the relationship you need with the creator inside of you. This book will help you get the freedom you deserve here on earth. But if you're ready to get in the right environment with it, to find your true purpose in life, this will just get you in the game. But you're going to have to get in the right environment. The book is just to get working on your mind because we know that's the first one, right? The book will get you thinking differently. The book will get you to start having more faith within yourself so you will want to seek out more to find your purpose in life. It'll make you want to be more honest with yourself now because now you got a guideline that you can check off, that you can hold yourself accountable to the point where you can see and read and let it affect you in here. Now you're moving somewhere, my people. Now you're being honest with yourself. Now you can educate yourself in a way that you will never ever get in the environment you're in right now. A whole different mindset. It's a whole different way you carry yourself. You just don't know what this truly feel when you know your true purpose in life. You not heard that saying, you in the world but not of the world. I promise you that's so true. I promise you, you just carry yourself in a way where people look at you strange. I had people say I'm not even from here. I don't even walk on earth the way my mind is because I know my purpose in life. And I'm the only one on the planet can teach you how to find your purpose with these strategies. Can't no mega church teach you this. Can't no major university teach you this. We got a mastermind class this Saturday. It's free. Come and get your questions answered. Come and get your questions answered. The link is right there. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, the link is right here. This our time to make history. This our time if you truly want to know your purpose in life. I promise you, you'll never think the same way. I promise you, the world won't see you in the same way. I promise you, you won't carry yourself the same way. Because now you know your true value. Because now you know your true purpose in life. Now you in the right environment where you can just be at peace. Now you know you can just put your blinders on as the creator, the Holy Spirit guides you within you to give you ability to write a book, to create an app, to create the daily dose, to create the MML, to create the 1720. That's me. That's my purpose for you, to find your purpose. And when you tap into your purpose, I promise you, you're going to get a clear vision for your life. To the point where I hope and pray that you like me, and I'm telling you, when you get here, it's game over. When you get here, it's game over. Meaning, when you can honestly say, because you're in your purpose, because you're in the right environment, because you're being honest with yourself, because you know these three strategies and you putting them in action every day. Mindset, getting in your source to have the freedom you deserve. In that order. Because until you be honest with yourself to get your identity from here, which is your source, which we give you the steps how to get that. But tapping into your mindset, number one. tapping into your source, number two. And then you get the freedom that your value give you. Then you get the freedom that your purpose give you. Now you got the vision, your passion that your purpose give you for your life. It's different than mine. To the point when we unite as a body, and this what separate us from religion. This what separate us from religion. When you know your purpose, when you know your true value, you will hold yourself accountable no matter where you at in the world. You're not part of no religion feeling like you was a member or you belong to something. You convicted here. That's why these three strategies are so vital. When you convicted here, you don't need no 7-day Adventist. You don't need no Methodist, Baptist, no religion at all. Because you know who you are from in here. To the point. When you get to this point, you know. You'd be willing to die for what you believe in, your purpose, your true value. When you get there, you know. All you're looking for now is to find the people who are ready to join you, to be the body that it takes for the creator that's in you to accomplish his purpose here on earth. I need you more than you know. That's why this ain't about me. That's why these strategies help you find your true purpose so we can get in line. So no matter where you at on the planet, we are a body governing from within ourselves. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if you read that book, hope it gotta be more than the 66 book. Let at least be the 88, the Ethiopian Bible to get your resources from. See, because I'm from America. Because that 66 book put my ancestors enslaved and got me where I'm at right now. And I promise you, it's time for us to get in the game of life. It's time for us to make history. Well, we ain't got to depend on no voting or anything like that. Let's come here. These three strategies can get you tapped into your true purpose, your true value here. And let me tell you, we got 10 minutes. Put your questions in the comment. Let me tell you this story right quick. I'm like most of y'all. I was doing me. Loving on me, working in my business. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Making 6-figure plus, write my own checks, control my time and money, something I always wanted to do. But I didn't have a community. I didn't have a system. Now, if I would just want to do me, I was in my dream career or business or whatever you want to call it. But I knew something inside of me was a bigger calling. I always wanted a system and a community. I always wanted to be governed by my creator that I knew was inside of me, that's greater than myself. And I'm blessed. I gave up that business, $100,000 plus, to do what I'm doing right now for you. Not for me. For the creator himself can find his true purpose in his people. And it's time for us to make history. The world is telling us, the creator is telling us, if you feeling this, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Let's put our blinders on and get in the game of life. We've not been out of the game of life for too long. Over 400 years in America, that's where I'm from. It's time for us to get in the game of life. And I'm doing everything that I was created to do. Literally. Because I'm not, and the creator not blessed me with a book. I'm an author. And I got an app. I got the 3-step strategy to find your purpose in life. I got to get you in the right environment. We got the 1720 for the young Gen Zs. We got the MML for everybody else. We got the 6-week challenge if you just want to have peace and get the respect you deserve. You just want to get out of debt. All that great stuff, we got you. If you just want to get in an environment and just be at peace, you got a place to come there that you didn't never ever have before. That's why it's time for us to create a history. That's why it's time for us to get in the right environment. That's why it's time for you to tap into your true identity, not your outside of yourself identity. Let me explain. And you tell me if I'm wrong. You get your identity from your job. That's why Elon Musk can say what they say when they coming out with these robotics. That you ain't got no identity without your job. That you don't have no meaning without a job. Come, I can prove him wrong. Come, I can show you these 3 strategies that can help you find your true identity. Help you tap into your true source. So you can be like me one day. You can stand up with your chest out and say, now I tell you this, I don't care how much money I'm making. And I promise you, a lot of people making a lot of money, they won't be able to say this. Because I know I'm in my purpose. I know my true calling for me to help you find your purpose in life. I can say I'm willing to die, take my life right now for my belief in what I'm doing. And I'm in no religion. This is my conviction from me within myself. And to be guided by the Creator Himself, for me to give you the tools that you need to find your purpose in life. To give you the 3 strategies you need that you can't get at no mega church. And just my opinion. A lot of y'all will be surprised if you go ask your bishop, minister, pastor, whoever, if they willing to die for what they doing. I love to know. I love to know. Because if they would die, which I hope they would say that, but then ask them a question, are they teaching you personally or group-wise or whatever how to find your true purpose in life, your true value in life? Are they making your life better from an inward perspective, not just preaching to you? I'm talking about with a step-by-step process so you can change your mindset, so you can tap into your true source until you can govern yourself. You know why most of them won't do that? Because it's taken from them. They may not admit it. Just like myself, I don't need to be in no church. Because the church, I'm all I need because I'm tapped into my true source. I know my purpose. I meditate 3, 4, 5 times a day, every day. To the point now, it scares me sometimes. What I need to do to have an effect on you with this 3-step strategy to find your purpose. Because now I got all the material that we need to help you. We got a book, The Road to Your Purpose in Life. We got an app. We got a program for MMF and the kids, the 1720. We got the right environment for you to come to find your purpose in life. We got a 3-step strategy right here. I'm telling you for free to find your purpose in life, to identify your true value in life to the point where one day you can stand up and say, I'm willing to die for my purpose that I know I'm convicted of. Can't nobody tell me anything differently. And when we make history and we all in line with that, oh my goodness. Can't you see the history we can create? Can't you see how we can get nature back in line? Can't you see how we can get the universe back in line? Can't you see how we can get our creator back in line and have governance? Oh my God, y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all is not ready for that, my people, but I love you. I do. This is the daily dose. I do what I do for you. Just to give you a recap, the three strategies: be honest with yourself mentally. You got to get in your subconscious mind. You got to truly get a relationship with your source inside of you. We teach you that. Then you will find your freedom. Then you will find your true value in life. Now you got the protection you need. Now you're gonna get the respect you deserve. Now we can let the world see when we truly in line with our creator. We create history. We gonna have the world truly wanna be us. They imitate us now already. They not double teamed up on us already. They not beat us down. They've been holding us down. They've been even shooting us down just because who we are. And this our time to get in the game of life. Are you ready to find your true purpose in life? Can you truly be honest and say that you're ready to find something that you're willing to die for from within yourself? If you are, come to the master class this Saturday. If you are, come. It's free. If you're ready to get in a place where you can start focusing on what really matters to you, your true identity from within inside of you, if you're sick and tired of getting your identity outside of yourself from your job, where somebody else can control your identity, where you would silly say, I'm gonna prove it to you right quick that you get your identity from your job. Then I'm gonna let you go. If I met you on the street right now and I introduce myself to you, my name Crawford, Robert Crawford. What you do? First thing you're gonna tell me, I'm a this, I'm a that. That's why Elon Musk and the people of this world can create robotics that can take your job and then tell you in your face, you don't have no identity without a job. You don't have no identity without a job. You don't have no meaning without a job. And the only reason they can say that and do what they do to you because you do not know your purpose. You do not know the three-step strategy to find your true value. You do not know what you do not know. And I'm the only one on the planet, and I do not take it lightly. If you find anybody else that can do what I'm doing, I give you my courses for free. I've been saying this since I've been out here on the daily dose. I've been saying this since I've been out here on the daily dose. And now is the time for us to create history. Now is the time for us to get in the game of life. Because once you know, you know. Once you know your true identity, you know. Once you know you tapped into your true source and you doing what the creator designed for you to do, like the fish he put in water, they were designed to swim. They didn't have to go to no swim class, swim school, even though they swim in schools. The bird is the most freest thing when he's in his purpose, when he at flight, just doing what he naturally do. But we are the only people, and I say this to your face, we are the most valuable people on this planet. We are the most valuable creation on this planet, and we are not in our purpose. You are not in your purpose. You definitely are not in your purpose to be what the creator that's in you designed for you to be. And like I say, if you start being honest with yourself, now you got the opportunity to come. Now you got the opportunity to find your true purpose in life. Now you got the opportunity to learn something you don't know. but you always miss it. It's just bottled up inside of you. But now we can bring it out of you. Now you can make an impact in the world like never before. And I can't wait till you find your purpose in life. And I'm blessed to be in my purpose, to add value to you so you can find your purpose in life with the 3-step strategy to find your purpose, not mine. Until you can honestly say, you know, you can be governed without a president. You don't need no dictator. You really don't need to go voting the way you vote, because every other race of people that's in line with their communities, that have a system, they ain't worried about no voting. They govern themselves. However they do, they govern themselves. But my question is, do you, my melanated brother, do you, my melanated sister, do you govern yourself? If that's a no, let's start governing ourselves. Let's make history starting today. Let's come in the right environment. Let's get in the right place. Come so you can find your true purpose in life. Subconscious mentally, source inwardly. Then you will have your freedom outwardly. Let's get it done. It's your choice. It's time. Come on out to the master class and let's get the job done. Let's get in the game of life. Let's do what we were designed to do. Let's take our rightful place and govern ourselves. When we know, we know. When you know, you know. Let's create history. Let's get 1 million people in this environment. Let's get 1 million businesses in this environment. Let's create history. Let's get 1 million people this year locked into their true purpose in life, knowing their true value in life, so we can unite like never before and watch the world become a better place. Just because we in the game of life. So with that being said, I love you. Y'all don't know how much I love you and want you to be in your purpose. But that's your choice. And thank God you have a choice. So with that being said, I love you. I'll be here for another week. Hopefully I'll be home Sunday morning, because the way it look, I think the flight leaving like at 12 o'clock at night, a whole nother day. But anyway, thank God for us being here, giving you the opportunity to find your purpose in life with a 3-step strategy just for you. This is Crawford with the Daily Dose. You can take this dose, throw it in the trash, go on about your business and sit in the bushes and watch. Or you can take this and meditate on it. Come on out this Saturday to get your questions answered. And let's do what we know we need to do. Let's do what we know we need to do to get in the game of life. So with that being said, I love you. And until next time, let's do it.